What's up, y'all? Steven here with Hunt and Hook Excursions. We're going to be out here at Grand Lake in Grove, Oklahoma, fishing for crappie. I'm excited. It's been a couple weeks since I was able to fish. Actually, it's probably been close to a month since I've been out here. Had good reports. The water temp is probably still somewhere around mid to upper 80s, lower 90s. However, we've had 3 days of sub 80 degree weather with rain, and today's high is 83. Right now it's about 70. Really good time to fish. So if you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell notification so you're notified when I post new content. And we're going to get to fishing. Stay tuned. Alright, y'all, so what we're going to do is we're going to restring this or reline this. I had a Texas rig on fishing the pond the other day. Didn't catch anything, so that's why that video is not out. But I'm going to show you how to do a double loop knot. So what you do is you take your tag end, make sure y'all can see that. You take your tag end through one time. I thought that was the game warden already. I was like, dang, he's early. And double it like this. You don't run it through the eyelet twice. And then what you do is run it, loop it over your fingers, and then run it through here 3 times. 1, 2, and then 3. And what I like to do is hang it on this eyelet for a second, and I'll show you why. Because if you don't, your knot will end up way up here. So I hang it on that eyelet and get it down to about right there, and then pull it off the eyelet, and then that's how far my loop knot's going to be. Wet your line, pull it tight, and there you go. If I wouldn't have done it, my knot would have been way up here if I wouldn't have hung it on the eyelet. So that's why I hang it on the eyelet. But just wanted to show you all that. Let's get to fishing. Alright, I'm going to use a Liberty Baby Shad Bobby Garland on my ACC crappie stick. And then the only other pole I had with me was Elijah's. So what I'm going to do with Elijah's is I'm going to hang a minnow off of it. First is we're going to change this out. Well, I say we're going to change it out. That looks like a keeper crappie to me. That definitely looks like a keeper crappie to me. Definitely a keeper. Looks like he's about 11 inches. Missed him. That was a big old hammer though, but I missed him. Check and see if I still got a minnow. Nope, he took my minnow. Alright, that's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change to a different color, and I'm going to keep vertical jigging these. I think that depth is about that 12-foot range. Alright, y'all, I'm going to throw this down in this hole one more time, which is one of my favorite holes. It's not the favorite, but it's one of. The favorite is actually over there by the red boat over there. That's probably my favorite hole. But I'm going to throw it down here one more time, and then I'm going to switch over to a minnow, because so far that's the only thing I've gotten a bite on. Like I said, so far that's the only thing I got a bite on. Oh, it's catfish. Didn't really want to let you go there, but I did not want to get finned. Honestly, I don't even think that catfish was biting the way I hooked him. He might have been bumping it, or there might have been a crappie on there. And when I went to set the hook, the crappie went away and the catfish got hooked in the eye. So I don't really like fishing with minnows like this. I'd rather have them in my hand, have the pole in my hand, because then I know like pretty quickly if I'm getting a bite or whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this over to a 6/0 or a size 1 Aberdeen and put a minnow on it. Now what I'm going to do differently with this one though is I'm going to put power bait on and see if it makes a difference. Guys, when they say this crappie stick is sensitive, they mean this crappie stick is sensitive. So this is how I'm holding it right now, and I can feel that minnow down there swimming around. So definitely a sensitive pole. I like it. Alright, so this pole, when I pulled it out of the water, had no minnow on it. So earlier it was canted, the line was canted, so I believe there was a fish on there. He obviously got away with the minnow, but if you can see it, notice how the pole is sitting like this, but then the line is straight up and down. One thing I've noticed fishing with minnows the couple times that I've done it, especially for some reason right now, I'm not a very good crappie fisherman and no professional by any means, but right now the bite is very light. Now the one that I've caught so far, the bite was a little bit of a thump, but he could have thumped it, grabbed it, swam with it, and I didn't see it, whatever. If the line is canted off to the any direction other than natural, especially with a sinker on there, then more than likely you got a fish on there. So next time I won't make that mistake again. Pretty big one. That's a very big one. He wasn't that deep. He was actually shallow. That is a good sized crappie, y'all. Let's see what he's at. Take about a 1/2 inch away. He's about 12 inches. So, good keeper crappie number 2. He was very shallow, so I'm going to move my minnows up a little bit. Alright, y'all, I'm on my last battery. So, not doing great. Not doing as good as I thought I would be. But sometimes that's the way it goes. It seems to be quite a bit. So, I've got this one on minnow, 12 foot deep. This one at 7 foot deep. There's a little jump there. Let's see if that does anything. So got this one at 7 foot deep and this one over here, the crappie stick at 12 foot deep. We'll just kind of see what happens. I just put fresh minnows on. I have crappie baits on both of them, crappie power baits. Alright, y'all, boat with a wakeboard just come by, so hopefully the water will calm down here in a second. Hopefully they stay over where they're at now. I mean, you can tell the poles aren't really affected, but I don't know if the fish would be affected with the waves like that. So we'll give it a few more minutes and see. I'm going to fish for probably about another 15 minutes or so. And then I'm probably going to call it a day, throw the 2 crappie that I got back, because I don't take 2 crappie home to clean. If I can catch 2 more, I'd be happy with that. I'll take them home, but I don't keep just 2. So hopefully we'll get some more though. All right, y'all. I moved holes. Wanted to thank everybody for watching my videos. Thanks to everybody who's subscribed and is helping the channel grow. It really means a lot to me, and I really appreciate it. I hope y'all enjoy the content that I'm putting out. Right now it's the dead of summer, so I'm not doing a ton of fishing because it's super hot. That crappie stick is bouncing quite a bit, but I think that's just the minnow. But yeah, since it's so hot right now, I'm not really doing a bunch of fishing, and if I do, it's usually in the evenings for a couple hours. So today I'm fishing this morning because it's actually a lot cooler than normal. But I'm hoping that it cools off here soon and I'll be able to get back to fishing. I love bass fishing in the fall, so I'm really excited to do that. Also, I'm excited to try crappie fishing in the fall. There's a bite there. So like I was saying, I'm super excited to try crappie fishing in the fall. Hopefully we'll get quite a bit of fishing videos out this fall, and then I'll still do some in the summer, but hopefully by next summer I'm a little more prepared to at least crappie fish. And I've got a boat now that's running, so I'll at least be a little more prepared to bass fish. I was kind of upset that I missed the spawn this year because of the boat not running. Alright, y'all. Battery's about to die, so that's going to be the end of this video. I appreciate everyone watching. Only got 2 keepers, so we're going to throw them back. And didn't do as good as I wanted to, but sometimes that's the way it is. So we'll catch y'all next week. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell notification so you're notified whenever I post new content. Y'all stay safe and have a good week.